Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Reincarnated Slime Season 2, Episode 15. Last time they kind of kicked off this season, or this, I guess, part 2 of this season pretty heavily. We're getting to know some new characters. Things are going down already. A lot different than the start of part 1 for sure. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut over on patreon.com/ajrich123. And let's go ahead and start. Also, if you haven't noticed, we are messing with new backgrounds, new changes to this. We've already been doing that on the One Piece reactions, but for people that don't watch those and am seeing these new changes for the first time, yeah, you're gonna see big differences kind of coming forward. So yeah, look forward to that. My thought is, why? Like, why is she saying this? Or is this more of just an opinion? She does kind of look like a bug. Just by size. Which is kind of crazy. We haven't really seen her since what, the end of season 1? Something like that? There's just so many introductions and new people coming out of nowhere. I think it's normal for anyone to be shocked. Oh, okay, you might want to stop. With size differences, no. But I guess size is not everything. I think she's the last, you know, or he's the last person she wants to hang out with. Yeah, she was just talking shit. So many people. So they're not going to tell the whole truth. Though this way makes it a little easier to tell, I guess. Easier for them to not like start freaking out. It's a smart plan, but will everybody like go with it? Exactly. Like, I understand why they're not saying that it's just Rimuru, because they're gonna fear him and definitely be less likely to help him in the future like that. So it makes sense for it to go to this approach. Doesn't make Rimuru look as bad whatsoever, and it makes him a little bit more approachable to the other nations. I get why he's doing this for sure. He's just being the fall guy, pretty much. They don't want another repeat of what happened last time too. That's one thing I would be worrying about, though, is just if Rimuru leaves, could they get attacked again? Do you feel protected? You just don't want to repeat. That's going to be, I feel, partly complicated, because this is going to be really new to him. God damn, Rimuru can just say that with a straight face. So that's how he means to get that to work. Easier said than done, though. You gotta have that type of passion. He's approaching it differently. That should help with the confidence levels in this. At least he's not doing it by himself.
俺たちの前で堂々とカリオン様を裏切る宣言をするとは。いや、そんな
他国と競合する分野ではなく、独自の分野を伸ばす方が共存共栄しやすいだろう。
You have to have something unique that you can bring to the table and trade with, obviously.
任せてくれ。バルムスは農業も発展しているし、受け入れられると思うぜ。では、ブルムンド王国を代表。
The more people that kind of step up for him and recommend him, the better and the easier that's going to kind of go in for him to be in that position. Side note, there really is way more politics than you would ever think from an anime about a slime. Let me guess, a party! Because that's what they do. Or a festival, right? I think it's normal to be suspicious when everyone's from a different nation, and I get that. Oh, he definitely, out of all the faces, he has the most suspicious face. Like I said, politics are a pain in the ass.
ですがね、戦争になったらどうするって却下されたんですよ。あんたのところは大国だし、選択肢も選び放題でしょうがね。我が国みたいな。
More resources too. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. A smaller nation is going to have a lot less fail safes and a lot less wiggle room. Meaning they're not going to have the backup plans. They're not going to have probably as much alliances either to kind of, if something goes wrong. You know, for them, it could be make and break. And that's, from that opinion, I get why he's saying that. He can kind of do what he wants. There's so many people in this show. So many superiors, so many nations. Hard to keep track. I guess he can read him. I can tell this guy has really, really high intelligence. What is that? The listening skill? Is that a listening skill? Listening intensity. It's a good question. Which is really hard to find in the real world. So of course, yeah. I still worry, even in a world like this, that is that really possible to have what he wants? Yeah, I already knew after they had the initial discussion an episode ago that he was going to definitely do it. Still a suspicious face. Why did they have to make his face like that? So I guess there is a few shady faces too that he's befriended. It only took a whole meeting. I'm sure they're looking forward to that. You don't want to piss Rimuru off. that worked out better than I thought. I thought there'd be a lot more arguments. Oh shit.
首都はミリムが消し飛ばしたが、あの国は人口だけは多い。各地に点在する集落には
も含め皆殺しってことかいな。なんや強引すぎるっちゅうか。
Yeah, we are. I mean, we already know he's willing to do some shady shit.
薬師のミューランがあのスライムに殺された。それは魔王の座を奪うという私に対する脅迫。
なるほど。向こうが先に裏切ったんなら筋は通って。ミューランちゃん殺されてもうたんかいな。
君は優しいな。この前ティアにも言われたよ。
Huh.
道具は大切に扱わないとダメだって。
自分の意志で今回の作戦を決めたんやな。
私に命令できるのはカザリーム様と恩のある。
There is so many more things going on here.
ミリムの支配を過信せん方がええ。あれはカザリーム会長よりも昔からおる太古の魔王の人。
Wait, so he thinks he's using her? I feel like Milim kind of does her own thing. The funny thing is, I'm getting suspicions that's true. All right, so let's talk about this. Really, we saw last episode we found out who was the actual traitor. We found out about more demon lords, about that Clayman might not be as big on the chain as we thought, and this kind of confirms it a little bit. I mean, we see this Majin kind of saying, you know, what if you're not the one instigating? What if you're being controlled to do this? And kind of throwing these questions. And now it's very easy to see that Clayman is not, he is pretty much what they said. He's desperate. He seems very desperate, mad, way more mad. He's very poised usually. We've seen him very in control, and this is kind of a different side. There was a lot of information there, and actually I'm probably going to go over it again, but if you notice something that I missed, because there was a lot of dialogue at that very end, and I was trying to process it, because it was talking about, you know, we knew he had control of that girl's heart, and he was talking about that he wants to go after the person that defeated his, or that took his or that destroyed the object he was using. There was a lot of dialogue there, so I'll definitely go over that again when I have a chance before the next episode, just to make sure. But yeah, feel free in the comments to let me know if there was something I missed in that, because most of this episode was really focused on getting another nation to be completely locked into this alliance, and that was pretty much straightforward, I would say. The suspicions, I felt like there was going to be a lot of questions asked there, but I think the most informative thing was that last bit. The last 2 minutes of this episode seemed to be the most informative. And Rimuru really not there's not hey, I'm gonna do this. There was some anger when he's saying that he wants to go after Clayman. It's very and then Clayman not being on the right, kind of seeming to be on the right path. He says that he only answers to to one person, and then to somebody he owes a favor to or something. I forgot what it was. Like I said, I'm gonna have to rewatch. That information was very just very fast right at the end there. So anyway, seriously, if I missed anything, please let me know, because the information part of it, I try to soak up as much as I can in these reactions, but sometimes it just kind of goes so fast. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I hope you guys like these changes so far. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm going to be changing it around constantly, but I definitely love to know your guys' opinions. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.